right, shalom, shalom. Man, real Hebrew Israelites coming day in and day out to prophesy downfall of Babylon the Great, which is America. First off and foremost, all praises, honor, and glory be unto Yahweh by Hashem, Yahweh Shai, by Hashem, Karkadash. Double honors to the old apostles of great millstone, salutations to the elect, wherever you may be. Just hopping straight into it, man. Just in transit, and just talking about the flesh and the spirit, and how both things always interfere with each other. It's all about discipline, self-control, and things of that nature. All right? Now, the scriptures tells us what? That the heart, above all, is most deceivable. All right? Which is your mind. Okay? But your mind and your spirit plays with each other. All right? Pause. All right? But as far as the yin and yang, or the push and pull, all right? One is always going to combat the other, all right? The spiritual against the carnal, right? Like the scriptures call it, it's a constant warfare, all right? But hey, like I was saying, it says they lust one against the other, right? And Paul talked about that inner man having that daily battle, all right? Battling that carnality, all right? That's why Paul said what? I mortify the members of this body daily, right? To mortify means to kill. So you have to literally kill the flesh. You have to kill the old man, all right? And there's going to be situations, all right, where you're going to fail. There are going to be situations where the flesh fucking wins. And as much as it sucks, it's going to fucking happen, man. You know why it's going to fucking happen? Because we are still, we're transitioning to that new covenant, but we're not fully in it yet. As far as getting the laws, statutes, and commandments written in our hearts, all right, getting that new download. We ain't there yet. So yes, a just man is going to fall what? 7 times, a complete amount of times. And if you fall 7, you better get up 8, which 8 represents what? Infinity. So always get the fuck back up. All right. That's why the scriptures say, "Be not over righteous, and be not over much wicked." Because you're gonna fuck up, and it's gonna be situations where like you're gonna be like, damn, I fucking knew better. But it's it's the proof of the fact that we need Yahweh Shem Shai. We need this new covenant. All right, because with the first covenant, there was nothing faulty. It was us. The fault was in us because we're in fucking flesh. All right. So that's why the scriptures also say what? Let not thy sins weigh thee down. All right, because you're going to fuck up. And yes, we strive for the masteries. We strive for perfection. But remember, the scriptures already say we're perfect. All right, because we're the elect. Who can hold the charge to the Lord's elect? Nobody. All right, we're predestinated if we're those men. All right? So yes, when you do go off here, of course, by nature, you're going to chastise yourself. You're going to beat up yourself. You're like, damn, I fucked up. But the whole thing is about fucking repenting. And guess what? You're going to fuck up on the same issue a couple of times before you get it right. And sometimes after that, it's still going to be a challenge because there may be a temptation. All right? But you have sins into death, and you have other sins. But nonetheless, hey, if you're guilty of one, you're guilty of them all, man. Okay? So it's a whole learning experience because Elder Apostle Gabar tell you, all right, our biggest enemy is what? Ourselves. Ourselves. The biggest thing I learned about this thing of ours, the truth, is myself. Knowing what I need to fix, or knowing my righteousness, knowing my wickedness, knowing my fucking lead, if you will, or your yeast, right? That's why David said what he said, purge me, all right? Because you have secret sins, and you go off of certain shit that you go off on, that you don't know what you're going off on, all right? So that's why you ask the Lord to purge you, to make sure that you're righteous. Purging me with hyssop, all right? Because we don't want to be wicked people. So the Lord put us through situations that we can learn from, so in the future we can make better choices. Because you're not going to learn unless you go through the experience, all right? And that's what this whole situation down here on earth is, man. We're getting the experience of how to be gods and how not to, and what to choose and what not to choose, and how to really appreciate righteousness, man. All right? We out here in the battlefield. And this is the condition of the battle, man. Your flesh is your number one fucking enemy. Because you know why? Demons and Satan play on it. Therefore, when they play on your flesh, that's connected to your spirit, all right? It plays on your mind, which is your lahab, all right? Your actual heart, right? Because now, if your flesh gets to you and you're thinking carnal, all right? Now you're in a fucked up situation, if you will, because now you're moving and you're operating carnally instead of spiritually, right? Because what? Your flesh played the trick on your spirit, and that's why they're always in constant battle. Paul said that I should do, I do not, and that I do, I should not do, basically. And Paul was a what? Doctor of the law. He held everything to a high standard, and he still said that. So how much better us? We know we're going to go through those trials, tribulations, and fucking temptations, all right? And that's where that self-discipline and applying the scriptures come in at. And even when you do it, sometimes you're still going to come up short and fuck up, all right? And that's the reality of the situation. But don't be overly wicked. And I'm not telling brothers, oh yeah, you're going to do a little wicked. No, I'm just telling you, hey, you're going to fuck up here now. I'm not telling you to time out your wickedness or schedule it. No, you're going to fuck up, because that's a sign of a wicked man. It's just like when the niggas had their sacrifices lined up. Oh, I'm going to commit adultery on this day. I'm going to do that on this way because the Lord's going to forgive me. No, the Lord ain't gave nobody a license to sin. All right? I'm simply saying you're going to fuck up in this truth. But don't let it weigh you down. Get back up and keep on going. All right? Simply put. All right, so with that, hey, I pray this was edifying. I'm going to say shalom.